starts with us. It ends with us. You want the real? Listen to us. Urban Solution. Urban Solution. Every Sunday, 6 to 8. Come ride with us. Feel the real. Urban Solution. Urban Solution. Urban Solution. Welcome to another Sunday.
Hey, it's Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, actually.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, my goodness.
Did your team win?
No. My team didn't even play.
My team didn't play today
you
either.
See this? You see this?
But, yeah, we still Hawk fans around here. Seahawking all day.
Look, and we don't even call each other before and be like, we already know what's up.
Right, you already know the game plan.
What gear to wear.
But big ups to Kansas City. They came back. They was down, 10 in the fourth quarter, and they came back and won.
Wow.
That's San Francisco. That's y'all fault for letting that happen. I mean, come on now. Y'all had the game in y'all hands. Fourth quarter. Come on now. All
What's
my
up?
49er fans, but...
It's Urban Solution Radio. All right. Sponsored by It's a New Thing Apparel.
I popped up.
You
yeah,
know,
it's a new thing.
look, we're so
yeah.
excited about the Super Bowl. We just forget to say hi. Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hey. Yeah,
it's Miss Monae.
Yeah, I'm MDZ, a.k.a. MD 2020 for show, as if you didn't know. And if you know me, you can call me Marcus Daniels. You know, but yeah, we had Urban Solutions, KUSR. 999.8. Send your music in to urban.solutionsfm@gmail.com if you want your music played. And yeah, we got exciting.
Put it in rotation. We're gonna put you in rotation.
And we got promotional packages. We got a lot going on around here at Urban Solutions.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And like us, share us. I mean, you know, share us with your friends, you know.
Tell people about us because we're pushing brands, events, album release parties. All you own a business. It doesn't matter what the business is. We got promotional packages for you guys that you can purchase. And come get an interview. You know what I'm saying? We got a platform for everybody.
Everybody.
You know?
Yeah.
We got 5 different podcasts. Yeah. Kings of the Round Table.
Oh, yeah. Kings of the Round Table with the Cocktail Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Wednesday show. They playing music.
With Kendall, which is a radio station. So y'all send in your music. Yeah. We going to play it on the Wednesday show.
Yeah.
The Dirt. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that one.
It's all good. But, yeah, how was your week, though? I mean...
You know, my week was busy.
Busy?
Busy.
Yeah, you stay busy, too, though.
Networking and politicking around here.
Politicking.
You know, I'm trying to get it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You know, but you know, just work in here.
Yeah.
You know, with my other family. But I have fun when I come here.
Right,
so,
it's fun coming to work, huh?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Right, we had an eventful show, the Kings of the Round Table, this Friday.
We did.
Yeah, we enjoyed ourselves. Big ups to the Kings, everybody who came out and performed. I enjoyed everybody, and yeah, can't wait till next Friday so we can do it again.
Yeah,
but
them Kings begin.
We go in, but hey, you know, shit, that's how we do it.
It's fun though.
Yeah, it is fun. Just to sit around and talk, you know?
Yeah.
Have a conversation.
I enjoy watching them.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Hey, but if you guys got questions for the Kings of the Round Table, y'all go ahead and tap in with us and let us know. We'll put it, put it in a bowl.
Yeah, put it in a bowl.
So back to the football.
Oh, man, the football. Seahawks, we're waiting for you next year, man. That's all I can say.
Right.
But go ahead.
I'm glad the 49ers didn't win, though.
Really? Why?
Because that's our rivals. What?
Yeah, I used to say
Sherman
that.
got ran on today.
Yeah, Sherman did give it up.
Man.
I ain't mad at you, though, but he got
I ain't mad at you, but he got ran on.
He got threw on, too. He gave up a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, I saw a lot of sad faces coming from him. But, but anyway, congratulations.
Losing ain't no fun.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, especially the championship.
The Super Bowl.
You know?
Anyway, but yeah, So, the coach for the 49ers, the girl coach, Coach Sowers.
Yeah.
She's the first woman to coach in the Super Bowl.
Oh, really? About time.
Right. She's pretty dope, though. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. And shout out to J-Lo and Shakira for doing their thing. I don't know.
J-Lo was looking super
that was
sexy.
cool. It was cool. I didn't, personally, I liked their performance, but I didn't like the show, period. Like, come on. It was kind of like, it wasn't diverse. Like, I mean, it didn't have no men involved in that.
Right,
it didn't have nobody. And the little rappers, I mean, they could have got anybody to do that. I mean, I was hoping they could have called Pitbull to come out or something. You know, he probably would.
Oh yeah, what did he have on the silver outfit?
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know. But when we find out, we'll have an interview for you right here. But yeah, man, that Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know. They danced and did their thing, but I just thought they could have gave us more, you know. But the pole game was cool. It was just like I was at a strip club watching them perform. That
was cool. It was cool.
Right.
It was cool.
It had a stripper feel to it.
So, also, not next weekend, but the weekend after, we have the Mending Souls Conference.
Oh, yeah, the Mending Souls Conference is coming up. Yeah.
So, if you guys want to register, I have it on my page, too. So, Melissa Monae, my Instagram, Monae194, and my Twitter.
Your Twitter? You get your Twitter game up yet?
It's going to take me some time. My Twitter, I can't just pop up on Twitter and just think, I'm about to just start popping it. You know, you got to build it up.
Yeah, you gotta build it up from the ground up.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. That's with anything.
Yeah, so get your game up. Your Twitter game.
His Twitter game's better than mine, so he's talking crazy. But that's cool.
Nah, mine ain't even that good. It's all right.
Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing good tonight.
I'm happy to be here.
Yes, we got a special guest tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Her name is Asia Jones.
Yeah, it's a small world, Asia Jones.
Yes, indeed. So we gonna let her come up here and we gonna talk about it, shout about it, holla about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever you want, beautiful.
Come on up here. Hey, welcome.
It's one of those,
Yeah.
Show right now.
There you go.
It's
to
us.
the Sunday
You know
show.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Everyone to be seen though.
Oh, well, you can share our live.
That is true. I could do that too.
Yeah. You're good. You can share our live.
But we good. We all on camera. There's cameras all around us. How you doing, Asia?
I'm doing good. How are you two tonight?
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. We're just coming from that old Super Bowl game. Did you have somebody you wanted to win, or?
No, I stopped watching football years ago. I was there when it had that spike when the Seahawks got good. I was like, okay, what? I'm a Seahawks fan now.
Oh, a bandwagon jumper.
But listen, I was 18, so I had an excuse. I was young, so I have that.
Oh,
it's okay.
Okay. All right. You're good.
I was young.
You're good. You're good.
That's what's up, though. Yeah,
so, Miss Lady, you do music.
Yes, I do music, modeling, acting. I do a lot.
Nice. Yeah. I love that. So, and last night, you actually did your first performance.
Yeah, I did my first...
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did my first performance by myself with my mic on, because the first performance I did do was with the remix with the original writer who asked me to collab. So, and my mic was off that night. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't, the experience wasn't what I thought it would be.
Right.
But it was still fun, but I just didn't hear myself. So, my mic was
so they
off.
had the mic off and you couldn't
But you heard the song. Yeah,
okay. So it was like a lip sync type thing?
Yeah, I was lip singing. So it was lip singing and I was with someone else. So this was my first time doing the extended version, which you probably have heard on Snapchat maybe.
Yeah, I see you sure know how to work the crowd and all that. You was getting around the stage and getting, you was moving around the crowd. Everybody was all around you. Yeah,
looking beautiful and fabulous.
That's
Thank
dope.
you.
I mean, it seems like it's
welcome.
natural for you, though, just to perform.
That's what's up. You was looking real good. I enjoyed it too.
It was a little lingerie modeling show, so it was like a 2-in-1 show.
Right, right. And where was this at?
Yeah. Club Contour in Seattle.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, the shaman.
How did I miss that?
Events.
Yeah,
I was advertising.
Really?
Diane was in it too.
I just we didn't know. If we knew, you know what I'm saying? We could have
we got a lot going on, but
you know.
I figure y'all probably get all types of invites. So every day
I would have loved to come down.
Yeah, I know. I seen the picture with Diane, all them beautiful ladies.
Yes,
were you in the picture too? You guys was looking hot. I was like, I want to go where they are. I want to go where they are.
You guys should have been there.
I did.
You missed out.
Next time I'll make sure I'm there.
Yep, we're gonna have to pull up next time to the lingerie. Was it lingerie?
Yeah, lingerie.
Yes, y'all was looking fly.
So what got you into music? Like,
well, I mean, I always loved music, but I never really like focused on it. Like, I'm one of those people. I'm interested in everything, so it's like I never. But once I did get the chance to focus on it, I was like, I really love this. So I'm really gonna try like seeing what I can do with the music. You know, I've seen what I can do with modeling. I'm gonna try music now.
Yeah, because you model too.
Yes, I model and I do acting. So yeah, so I had a friend, James Avery.
I know.
Yeah.
Like you gonna get it anyway. You gonna
get
that bag. You gonna get that bag. And those are all, you know what I'm saying, good things to do. And it's in the entertainment. It's in the and it's good money all the way around.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah. I gotta be jack of all trades.
That's what's
different incomes, different opportunities.
Yeah, that's cool. So how did you start? Like, you know, who inspired you? Like, you know what I mean? Who did you listen to a lot, or you know, things like that?
That's a lot of artists. Growing up, I mean, Michael Jackson, of course.
You gotta love
Yes, I love that pop. That was cool.
With you.
Yes, I love old school.
No.
Aretha Franklin. I love Nina Simone. She's like someone I recently discovered, but I always love like jazz music and music from like the 1950s. It's like that's what I really want to do. Like I really want to make like soulful music one day.
Really?
So
Okay.
I want to be like I want to know that I can execute it with the right vocals. Like I have to be on point. So I'm gonna do singing lessons first.
That's
but I do want to do jazz. That's like my big goal is jazz.
Love jazz. See,
jazz.
Your soul is.
I'm soulful.
You
like,
know, so
music just like I can feel music.
You can feel the music.
That's awesome. That's great to know.
That's really dope. But yes, how did you feel performing last night? Like,
I felt great.
You felt great. You
Yes.
look great too.
Yeah,
though.
she looks fabulous.
Thank you so much. I was doing the modeling portion, so it was a modeling show, and I was an artist, so you know I got to get dolled up and didn't need to do no outfit change because I already was a model, so already looking cute. So yeah, so I forgot where I was going with that. I had something else in my mind I was gonna say, and then I lost track of thought. Sorry, I lost track of thought. I did. Oh, I was saying before the performance, I was super nervous, but as soon as I had to start performing, it was gone. Like,
it was gone.
But before I'm like shaking, I feel my heart pumping. But when it's time to like put on that scene and like start, it's like all that disappears and it's just you and whoever you are.
That's
whoever you are in that moment.
You were comfortable, and you just kind of just went with the wave.
Yeah, exactly.
That was awesome.
You don't have time to be nervous. It's like you're doing a word after another word. You don't have time to focus on your nerves, you know.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's good. You had a great performance.
Thank you so much. Wish I could have been there, but next time.
Next time.
We'll have to tap in next time for sure.
Yeah. So you grew up around here?
In Tacoma, or this is Federal Way. So I did grow up in Federal Way for a little bit, like 2006 to 2010ish.
Okay.
So yeah, so I had I grew up more in the military. My house burned down in 2006, so then I ended up moving more over this way and like 288th. And I went to Federal High School for a little bit, then Kent Meridian for 3 months, and I graduated from Auburn Mountain View. And I grew up in Auburn when I was more younger, like elementary. So Auburn Federal Way is what I know.
Auburn Federal Way, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But I don't rep neither one of them.
You don't rep
I feel like that's where I grew up. I can't say I'm from Seattle because people get mad. So.
No, I
know about Seattle. I'm like,
I didn't grow up in Seattle, but I say,
but I feel
like because I don't want to say Federal Way, Auburn.
People are like, I know Federal Way. No,
are you mad
that?
You say that?
Everyone knows Seattle.
So we have to say where we're from.
Seattle.
Then I'm from Tacoma.
Seattle. Can I be from Seattle?
Yeah,
I'm from
Seattle.
I'm from.
Oh,
she can be from Seattle.
Well,
why can't I
as long as I'm not from
Tacoma?
What?
Yeah,
there's a difference between Tacoma and Seattle.
Tacoma gotta have some good people too.
Oh, okay.
Tacoma does have
that's true. That made me feel a little better.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm a rep Tacoma. What's that?
But Seattle,
one of the good ones. She's the representation right here. Right. Look out, look at Tacoma right here.
I ain't like everybody ain't like me though. I'm gonna keep.
That's true.
Everybody's not like me.
Yeah, 206.
I got my good juice.
It's good juice.
Where's your juice at?
I didn't have no juice today. I got some water.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm being boring tonight.
Got work tomorrow. It's Monday tomorrow. Sunday tonight.
Yeah, no, I got some other things to do tomorrow, but not.
So you just started actually doing music a month ago.
Yeah, I want to say it was probably 2 months ago, but no more than 2 months ago.
So tell us a little bit about that. How you
Came into that.
Yeah.
Well, someone hit me up. James Avery hit me up. I don't know if he just randomly added me on Facebook or how he found me, but he just inboxed me. Was like, "Let's get on a collab." I've never posted about music.
Really?
A collab. He said, "Let's collab."
Oh, okay.
He ain't never heard me do music. He just said, "Let's collab," and I was like, "Okay, let's do it." And that's what happened. And he had the song done already, and I was like, "Okay, this beat is fire." He has bars. His bars, I love when stuff is like metaphorical stuff, and I heard that in his music, and I was like, "Okay, I'll collab with him."
Right. Okay.
And so and then it went up from there. Then I just started making music.
Did you write? Do you write your own music? Or?
Yeah, I write all my lyrics. Yeah.
You
So I just started writing. Yeah, I listened to the beat, start writing the music, and then I wrote like other lyrics. It turned into like something else, and I was like, this doesn't match. And that's how I came to my second song, which took me even like less time to write, because I was already like inspired by the first song. I had already started like drifting off, and I was like, okay, these are two different songs. So I had my lyrics ready for my second song.
Right.
I was able to do my second song.
So how many songs do you actually have done?
2 songs done, and I have like 2. I don't know if to call it chorus or hooks for 2 more songs.
Okay, yeah,
The hooks. Yeah.
Hooks.
Or you call it, you call it both. Either one. Hooks.
Whatever one they pick.
Whatever. Same
The
thing.
artist.
The catchy part that you repeat.
Yeah, the catchy part. Yeah,
Let's break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down.
Yeah, as long as it's catchy. But,
So, and we do have a song of yours. So the name of the song is "Don't Box Me In."
Don't box me in.
Tell us a little about it.
Yeah.
That one definitely is more like I call it a conscious woke song, because it's like I talk about what it's like being black, what it was like being, not necessarily being black growing up, but kind of being black growing up, but just growing up in the household and like situation I did grow up in, like more of a lower class household, and like just being black, and how like we don't have the same equal rights, and I go and touching a little bit about jail and all that stuff. So and just about myself and how people criticize me. You have to really listen for the song to really catch what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So,
we gonna listen. We gonna hear the song. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to listen to this.
You gotta be in the same vibration if you want to catch these lyrics.
Some
of them you gotta really listen.
Right.
So
we gonna pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Check this. Catch this. Yeah. They try to box me in, but I don't fit. They criticize when I walk by, they get stiff. Mask on, mask off, be said to be lit. Hunted by the truth, reality hit. No skip, pass go, no passing it. Forbidden knowledge, I'm stashing it. Blue strips and green, I'm cashing it. Glass bong with pipe, put gas in it. Don't get it twisted, I'm on my shit. Can't box me in, cause I won't fit. Don't get it twisted, I'm on my shit. Can't box me in, cause I won't fit. I won't fit, I won't fit. Can't box me in, I don't fit. Won't catch me popping no 30s or doing no dirty. Like heroin and needles, how's that shit legal? My black is illegal, that black then legal. We are not equal, prepare for the sequel. Is there a cure? These jokers are mediocre. Exonerated, decades later, falsely plead deals. Scrolling down my timeline, it got me in my feels. Another black brother dead or locked behind the steel. I think of all the obstacles, like damn, this shit's for real. Now think of all the obstacles, like damn, this shit's for real. Don't get it twisted, we on our shit. Can't box us in, cause we won't fit. Don't get it twisted, we on our shit. Can't box us in, cause we won't fit. We won't fit, we won't fit. Can't box us in, cause we don't fit. All I ever wanted was a gift from my wish list of ones I could never get every Christmas back since 2002. Mom and pops had to do what it do. 5 kids needed clothes for school. Be humble, keep calm, head up, be cool. And dealing on the block, all good, no block. Rain or shine, bad bitches don't stop. One track, mind don't drop or fight. Bending corners and dodging them ops. Tunnel vision thanks to you, mama pops. No need for guilt on our way to the top. On our way to the top, cause the crying don't stop. On our way to the top. Marathon don't stop, on the way to the top. Marathon don't drop. Okay, let's up again. It keeps skipping. Tribute in there at the end.
I know, I heard it.
That was dope.
Marathon
That was
continues.
dope. I don't like being boxed up either, boxed in.
Yeah, and it's like you try to box me in, but I still don't fit because no matter
Right,
how
you
you
don't
put it, I'm
fit,
not
right.
in that genre you're trying to put me in or that image you're trying to fit me in. You know, as a black person, as a woman, as a artist, as a model. You know,
Right,
just
right.
a person. Period. They're always trying to give us standards and labels. You know, don't try to box me in. That's what the song's about. You know.
All right, y'all. So my girl over here,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? She's
dope.
man.
I like how
only
you
been.
switched up the lyrics. and all
Yeah,
that. She
I
was
loved it.
spitting.
Thank you.
So you guys, man, hit her up. Y'all know how to give your plugs out.
Right, yeah.
So they know how to get a
find
hold of
you?
you.
Yeah, how they get a hold of you?
Oh, me?
You know your
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah.
Instagram, so it's Miss Asia, but it's MISZ.ASIA, and that's Instagram, or you go to Miss Asia's Entertainment on Facebook, and that's how you can reach me.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Or my email, asiajones94@gmail.com. If you're really serious, email,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Who did that production for you?
That was actually Wajian Lewis, or I think he goes by Clay Lewis is his engineer name. So
Okay.
he did that
Really?
beat. So yeah.
Man, that was hella dope too. Everything was
Yeah,
like,
it was
Yeah.
nice.
And I heard that beat. The song was done, but I heard that beat, and I was like, "Hold on, play that one more time." And I started doing the song in my head. I said, "I think I might be able to do something to this."
yeah.
And that's when I used the song for that. And I was like, "This is perfect." It was like
Okay.
so perfect.
Did you write it in one day, at one session?
Was it one session? No, because I started writing. Part of it came from the Juice Juice song.
Oh.
Because
Okay.
Juice Juice was like fun, turn up, and I was like, this is starting to become too depressed. I'm like, whoa, this don't match. So part of it was already written, and I started writing more of it. I can't say that was all done in one day. You know, my brain don't operate like that. I don't keep track of stuff. It was,
It
it
can
was
be
definitely done
challenging.
in maybe
Right.
one day. You know, So
Right.
I can't say I sat there one day to do
Right,
a song. you know?
right. That's what's up, though. I'm so excited for your
Thank
new
you.
venture.
Thank you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up though.
And your dad.
Oh yeah,
Actu-
my daddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
My daddy. I don't
Your
never
dad
call my
do
daddy.
beats.
That's hella
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, you
Everybody
love your
knows.
daddy.
Yeah,
I call my
do.
dad my daddy too.
I never do that. That's so
Oh,
weird. I
I
just
know
said
my
that.
dad
That's
did.
weird. Call my dad.
Really?
I've never
You
done
know, but
that.
my kids
We
call
didn't
me dad, and then I call my dad daddy. You know, but they be like
No.
dad.
Right.
I don't know why, but yeah, I went to school with your dad. That
That
was
is
one
so
of my best friends.
crazy.
You went to school with him?
Mm-hmm,
Wow.
Yeah, he does music and everything. That's why I was inspired to talk to you, because man, I see where the genes come from. I mean,
Yeah.
he does a lot of music. He's always been around music.
Yeah, he has keyboards. Now he's
Uh-huh.
DJing and stuff. So.
So
Yeah, he's a DJ.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he teach you how to play the
Yeah,
piano?
he taught me some
and-
basic. Well, he taught me DJ basics, but piano I could play by ear. So like,
Really?
I had a pastor when I used to go to church. We would go stay the night at his house, and he had a piano, and I just like practiced like some Adele songs, and I know how to do like Skyfall Adele by ear, so I could
So
play.
you played
I could play by ear, and like when I
Really?
do the music video for Don't Box Me In, I want to play the piano because I could hear a piano in there, and as long as I could hear it, I could catch the keys. I just have to like do it a few times.
Wow. So you can play the piano, and also I know that you like different types of music.
I love all music because I grew up like
Yeah.
in Auburn, so you know, I grew up around a lot of different music. So let's put it that way. I loved my first concert was Avril Lavigne. So
Really?
Okay.
yes, I love Avril Lavigne. Like I just love all types of music. I love some country. I love rock. I love some screamo. But I listen mostly hip hop, pop. Hip hop.
Right.
And I love 1950s music, 1960s,
What is it called? What's
Really?
that era of music
80s.
called?
Right.
Because I used to go to that club in Seattle, Motown Mondays.
Oh, Motown.
Yes.
Oh, like the
I
70s and
oh
19s
my
and-
gosh.
I love it.
I
Motown
definitely
had
will
the
start. Have you
sound
ever been
back
there?
then,
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there
Diana
to
Ross
Motown
was
Mondays?
supreme.
No,
Oh,
I
you
never heard of
will
it.
love it.
I probably would.
Let's go.
Let's go. I need to dress up.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
how you gonna leave
Yeah,
this
to
out?
Motown Mondays.
Let's
It's
do
at
Motown Monday.
yes. It's at oh my goodness.
gotta live
what
our
is the
dreams
name
for
of
one
that
night.
We
club?
gotta go to Motown Monday.
What's the name of that club, you
Listen to
guys?
some
Somebody
Smokey
tap
Robinson.
in. I
Is
mean,
it in Seattle?
It's all yeah, it's in Seattle. Right on Belltown, not Belltown. Capitol Hill. It's on Capitol Hill. It's by the Porsche shop.
Oh, okay. Well, we're
Yeah.
gonna find out.
I know exactly where it's at. We're gonna pull
there.
up. We can't.
I don't have
pull up.
We can go
just gonna
tomorrow
pull up.
night. We could.
Unicorn?
I might.
No, it's not the unicorn. The name will come to me later on today. Tonight.
Right, we have
As soon
a
as I
brain
walk out
fart
the door,
right now.
Yeah, later on tonight it'll come to
Yeah,
me.
we have
So
a whole lot of brain fart.
right. So don't worry about
Trying to
it.
figure out the club.
A whole brain fart.
Right. For real.
So
Other
yeah.
than that, I'm glad to have you here though.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So what's your next thing you're doing? What are you working on right now?
Are you acting in movies or anything?
Well, Aaron was supposed to come talk to me about that actually. So.
Really?
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he wants me in his movie, so
Awesome.
You know. I'm excited for that one.
Shout out to Focus.
Yeah, shout out to
Yes,
Focus.
I don't know if it goes by Aaron, but you know.
Right.
You know, everybody knows Facebook names, but I haven't really like been auditioning for too many things. You know, I'm just trying to. I got a lot of stuff in my personal life going on, so I'm trying to. Still, balance is the biggest thing. Is balance. Like it's hard trying to balance both your personal life and what you love doing. So
Absolutely.
you know, sometimes you have to take a break from things. But I do have a show coming up on February 29th, Queen of Hearts event. I have that coming up.
Queen of Hearts.
Where's that
And
at?
where's that at?
That's at the Real Art of Tacoma. That's
Oh, okay.
Tacoma. So yeah, the Real Art of
I'll be
Tacoma.
out there.
What day is that?
Yeah, February 29th. And I'll perform at 7:15. So
February
really?
29th.
yeah, I'll be performing at 7:15.
7:15.
Okay, now, is that a venue? Somebody's throwing something?
Yeah, it's a venue. Jules is throwing it. You guys probably heard of her because I think you were at the Urban Solutions. Was at the one of her events before, right? No.
Probably so.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one.
She be networking
Or the Black Rose Ball.
everywhere.
That was like the first show I did was the Black Rose Ball.
Really?
Oh,
And I think
okay.
you guys are there.
Okay. Yeah,
But that wasn't
probably
her. That
was
was
in the
her.
building. at
Right,
some point.
right. So February 29th, you're gonna perform again.
Yeah, perform and modeling. So my performance starts at 7:15. I have no idea what time the modeling portion.
Well,
starts.
that's neat because that's
Right.
kind of new. I haven't seen a lot of people do modeling and having a performance. So that's dope.
That is hella dope. We
Yeah.
couldn't
That's
even-
a
I
nice
mean,
combination. You know
Get
what I
the
mean?
ladies and the masculine energy. The
Right.
Energy.
Get the good
Yeah.
energy. A lot of good energy. For real. So what? If you had the opportunity to work with like an artist or like some kind of major artist, who would you want to work with?
Man, shout him out right now. Be like, man, what's up?
I really like Kendrick and J. Cole.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Kendrick and J. Cole.
Yeah, I like the level they're on. But another one I like is like Toby. I don't know how to say his last name. Nwingwe or something like that.
Oh, really? I ain't even hip.
Yeah, Tara Wack. Oh, I'm naming a bunch of people. One of them. This one was really good. Metaphorical rappers, because it's like one of those rappers I can't even comprehend what they're saying sometimes. Like I comprehend, but it's kind of like, how did you come up with this genius bar? I need to be on that level. Like Lil Wayne, just genius. Or Kanye. Even
Lil
Kanye.
Wayne's
People are
dope.
against Kanye, but he's genius. So, you know,
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
who knows and like they're just on a different level. They're not here. They're like somewhere else. Like I like people are like in different places.
Yeah,
Right.
Like,
yeah.
and a lot of people don't like
Somebody
it
else is
because they
a
don't
star.
know. You know,
Right,
they don't
right.
relate to it. So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I get
what's
it.
up.
I get it.
I'm so
That's
excited.
dope. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool though. I mean, music is always evolving. So I mean,
Oh yeah.
you could always reinvent yourself, do whatever you want to do with it. You know, you say you do jazz, you do, I mean, hip hop, you do R&B.
She can play the piano by ear.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
talent.
ain't gonna say I'm
mean,
super
that-
dope, but give me some
But
time.
still
I'll learn
though,
something.
Right.
Yeah.
still though, I can't play
That's hella
piano.
dope.
Do.
Right, I could.
What,
my
you know what I'm
fingers could
saying?
get to work.
So that's awesome.
Right.
Thank you.
I could do a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah.
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 I can't play shit.
You can't play shit. Just say that. Don't say you can play a little bit, because you can't play nothing at all.
All right.
So we just
And
keep
you
that in
know-
just a little bit.
I can play chopsticks. That's
How do you
about
play?
it.
Oh, is that the song? I don't even think I know that one.
Because we're old.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't think
Right,
I
you
know
don't
that
know
one.
about the chopsticks.
We're a little older than you are. I know, right? We're old school.
Right.
You know for your ages.
Oh,
So
thank
that-
you.
Well,
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I have a birthday this month, matter of fact.
Not
Yes.
Aquarius. Are you Aquarius?
Yeah, I'm Aquarius.
Me too.
When was your
Hey,
birthday?
January
Aquarius
23rd.
season.
Oh, happy
late
birthday.
Happy late
When was your
birthday.
birthday?
Yes.
Toast.
When was your birthday?
January 23rd, I turned 26.
Wow, that's my mama's birthday.
What?
Yeah, January 23rd.
Wow.
Divine.
He knows.
This is Divine right now.
He knows her dad.
Divine intervention.
His mom and
Have
her
the
got the same birthday.
Same
Divine
birthday.
intervention. You know,
Yeah.
It's a
Never
beautiful
happened.
thing. It's a beautiful
Yes.
thing. We are blessed.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We are
That
definitely
just knows we're at
blessed.
the right time at the right moment. That's how I look at things. We're meant to be here. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for real. Well, thanks for blessing us.
Yes, we appreciate
thanks for
you coming
blessing me.
in.
Well, thank
Man,
you.
last minute. I know it was last minute. Thank you
Oh,
so
man,
much.
I don't care. I'm just happy to be here because I've always seen you guys on Facebook and stuff. I
Oh,
just
you
like,
have?
Yeah, I've been following you guys for a
I
while.
wasn't your friend till today, so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, well, let me find her. So here, let me find
Yeah,
her.
pre-warning, just ignore my statuses and stuff. You know, I'm very
You
controversial.
ain't seen mine either, so you know, I don't
Just
judge.
keep
I don't
scrolling.
judge nobody. Okay,
I talk a lot of smack. Just keep scrolling.
Just keep going, huh?
So where can we find your music? The 2 songs that you have.
The one song you can find on SoundCloud, if you type in,
SoundCloud?
if you type in just like Juice James Avery, you can find it. But the other one I haven't even uploaded yet.
Juice James Avery.
Yes, because
Okay.
he's the original person who like made the song and they came to me about it.
Okay.
So I need to get into all that, like making my own like Spotify and SoundCloud.
yeah,
I'm new to this, so I'm still
You got
figuring
a lot
out all
of
the
work to
legalities.
do.
Like you have to
So
own your
green,
beats.
baby girl.
I did not know
She
all
gonna
this
get it
stuff.
though. You
I
gonna
know
get
you
it
gonna
though.
get it. I
You
already
gonna
know.
get it.
Yeah, I have a lot of people helping, so it's like I'll get it. Yeah.
That's
just
awesome.
me taking the time.
Yeah,
you know,
you gonna
so.
blossom just like this, and we gonna be like, we did our first interview.
Yes!
Urban Solution, baby.
Urban Solution.
Yes.
They did it first.
Yes, that's what's up. We had her here first. Urban Solution Radio, KUSR 99.9. Asia Jones,
Asia
baby.
Jones,
I would have ran out of breath. That's talent right there.
Right. But,
So,
yeah.
are you a full-time work with your music? You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Not at all. It's just like sometimes I might randomly be like, okay, I'm gonna work on some bars right now, and that's about it. I'll do a couple bars and like save them. I save all my bars in the notes, and I just pick which ones I want to use for like which song.
right.
And I like
Okay.
separate them into different notes. You know how you can do on your phone, you can do notes.
Right,
So I
right.
start to separate them into different like songs, or I just put them all on like one page and then start to separate them. Which song I'm using for.
Okay. Okay. What about modeling? How'd you get involved in modeling? Like, I already know you're
that
beautiful and
started-
everything, but
A year ago, like maybe a year and a month ago. That was still recent too. I just went on Craigslist one day and was like, I want to look for modeling gigs, cause
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
I just went on Craigslist looking for modeling gigs, and I got a couple gigs here and there, and then I ended up doing the Black Rose Ball because of word of
Okay,
mouth, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. I just kept meeting people. Some people weren't even connected. I just happened to meet people, and then I just knew. I was like, man, I have to go see what I can do with modeling and acting and stuff, and like I wasn't even signed to anyone, but I was doing a lot on my own, getting a lot of paid gigs, like without an agency. Not saying don't get an agency, because I'm with an agency technically, but I'm just not signed with them. So
okay.
Right.
Okay.
so don't not get an agency. Just saying.
Well, a lot of people do for themselves too. You know what I mean?
and they
Yeah.
don't even benefit them though. They end up wasting money because the agency recruits everyone
With the
But
modeling.
sometimes
Right,
the agency
right.
Don't
be
recruit
like,
everybody.
okay, the agency be sometimes they like, give me like $20,000-$30,000 and then we're gonna put you in all these different places.
Oh no, that's a scam. You should
Yeah,
never work
that's
like
a-
that. Like you're always gonna not even always, but you're gonna have to pay something like for your comp card or your headshots or something. Even if you do have headshots, they're gonna be like, oh, they're not the right ones. This is wrong with them, so you have to use ours. They're gonna try to get their money.
Right,
Some
right.
won't. Like if some won't. Like I've had ones who like just said just forget about it. But most of the time you do have to pay like a little bit.
Gotta
of something.
pay something.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
end up
invest in
everything ain't
yourself.
free, but
You
Yeah.
have to invest in yourself.
But
Yeah.
you're gonna
You
know
know?
if you're wasting your money. Like $4,000 to start something, that's just ridiculous.
Right,
Why-
That's
right.
ridiculous, right.
But
Just
you're not
take
gonna
a
make that
couple
much
pictures.
as an act. Like you're not gonna make that much in your first year as a professional actor or model. You would not make that much unless you're really just that good.
good,
You're just
right,
really meant for
right.
it. But you won't even make that much. So you just wasted $4,000, getting maybe 20% off of a clothing store. You have to,
Right, right.
I wasn't doing that. So I mean, people just have to learn to utilize what's in front of them.
Yeah, because ain't
not
nothing
be
wrong with
scared.
investing
Right.
in
'Cause
yourself.
a lot of people are
but-
afraid of Craigslist.
Yeah, but people do take advantage of you. if
Oh
you don't
yeah,
know
I've
the
been taken
business
advantage
part.
of many times.
Yeah.
More than one way. More than one way. Not saying anything. It doesn't always have to be sexual. You don't have to be taken advantage of in a sexual way. It can be like your time,
right,
your talent. It can be a lot of things you can be taking advantage of.
Right.
You know,
wasting your time.
Yeah, wasting my time. Like, are you serious? Or lying about?
And I had to drive here.
Right.
Yes, and I live in Puyallup, so I'm far from everybody. You better not make me drive for no reason.
Right, Real talk. That's what's up, though.
Yeah. Just knowing your boundaries. That's another way too. A lot of people, that's a big one, is knowing your boundaries, because you have to stick to your values, you know, and knowing your boundaries, because that's another way you could be taken advantage of, thinking you're getting something and you're not, or just like, you know, yourself in one way more than another, like I said.
Yeah, you gotta have some boundaries, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Some standards.
The standards, right.
So, we're going to get this all together. So, Aaron Focus wants you to be a part of his movie. He heard his.
I'll be watching this right now.
He said, I don't know, he said something about his back or something.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, his leg. I thought it was his leg.
Man, get better.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You're not doing this on the live, but you're not
She gonna have to fix that one.
Oh, this is not like that. I'm sorry.
Right.
See, I'm very open.
No, I don't know. We're talking shit. We're talking shit.
It's okay. Shit talking. Okay.
Yeah,
We're talking shit. We gotta have fun too.
Yeah.
You heard her, Aaron. She said, "Oh,
That wasn't me. It was
She
my
need
other
a-
personality. I wasn't here at that moment.
So Aaron wants you to be part of his upcoming movie,
Right.
and you got a show coming up February 29th at the Royal Arts.
Real art.
Real Art.
of Tacoma,
That's
right?
the name. Real Art of Tacoma.
Real
Art
Art
of Tacoma, February 29th.
Yeah, I bet that's gonna be dope. I'm gonna get there too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let me know if you need tickets. You know, I got tickets for sale.
Hey,
Yeah, so.
tickets
I mean,
for
y'all
sale.
are media though. Maybe you can get some. We'll see.
We figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go ahead and do your Facebook and your Instagram and all that again, so everybody knows how to get a hold of her.
Okay, Facebook, Asia Jones, and my entertainment page is Miss Asia, MISZ.ASIA, and that would also be MISZ.ASIA on Instagram as well. So let's get out of here. I'm friendly. I'm very friendly, as you can see. So.
She can play the piano. Okay.
Man, just by hearing music, by ear. So.
Not right away.
I can't wait to see.
I have to keep saying that.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna come up with. What the next thing you're coming up with.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you let us know.
Oh,
You know
I
what
will.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's something.
Man, we
dope.
need to know. So you know what I'm saying? We want to see what you're doing, where you're at. You know. Hey.
Yeah.
I got you. You go with first
I wanna hear some
one.
more
I'll
music.
put you right up there.
Yeah,
I
make
can't
sure
wait
you
to
guys.
hear
I
some more
need to
music.
make my own music because all my
Right.
things are collabs right now. Because so many people are hitting me up for collabs. I'm like, y'all, okay, I need to focus on my own music.
Right,
first, 'cause I have not
and you're
done
just
music myself.
getting started. So your
Oh,
time,
it's
like
not
what you were
happening,
talking
yeah.
about, your
Yeah.
time, you'll get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get it.
Exactly.
Definitely.
You got the
Something
right
new.
mindset.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
definitely.
what's up.
Yeah.
So what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Urban Solution on
Sunday show.
Facebook Sundays. Subscribe to YouTube. I'm like, I can't talk and do nothing.
Man.
I'm
What's
hitting
in that
things.
juice?
I know.
Yeah,
Too
what's
much
in
of
the
that
juice?
good juice.
But look,
Let's
what?
do
I'm
it.
27 days sober. I mean,
Yeah.
no alcohol.
No
sorry,
alcohol.
no alcohol. 27 days.
Okay.
Right, just
You
juice
know.
and
That's
water.
good.
Yeah.
Juice and water, soda. You know what I'm saying? I might have soda.
There's
Might
little
have something
soda
else.
down there.
You know. So anyway, make sure you guys send in your music to urban.solutionfm@gmail.com, and MP3 form. We'll play it on the radio station, put it in
Oh,
rotation. On the Wednesday show, Kendall and Melissa, they might play your song.
And
you
I
know what
might
I'm
talk
saying?
about it, you know?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
Reach out to us. We wanna know what you guys are doing. You own a business, whatever it is. We wanna do an interview with you. We wanna help push your brand,
Promote you.
promote you
Promote yourself.
worldwide.
Promote you to promote yourself.
Promote you to promote yourself. We got platforms, baby.
Right, you know? So it's all good.
You guys can find us on Instagram at urban.solutions, and we're sponsored by It's a New Thing Apparel.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got
I
we
my
got
hat.
gear. We got
Yeah,
gear.
we got gear. And you know my favorite, the bulletproof vest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guess what though?
It works.
I'm gonna be wearing that bulletproof vest here real soon. Okay.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some so we can be up in here with our vest on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we doing, you know.
Because I need one.
And be like, go ahead, it works.
I just like because I ain't gonna tell y'all about it. I ain't gonna tell y'all about it.
We got socks, we got ties, we got. I mean.
We got everything. We got beanies.
Phones, I mean, all kind of.
We got urban privilege,
yeah,
you know,
urban privilege.
the things.
Some of everything around here. So yeah, make sure you know, spin the win with it's a new thing.bigcartel.com. You know what I'm saying?
We got the leather vest.
Yeah.
For the ladies.
The leather vest.
Yes,
for the
no
ladies?
bulletproof vest. We have the leather vest for the ladies.
Man, and they got some silk house coats too and all.
Oh yeah, the lingerie, like a robe, silk robes.
See, we hitting every angle.
Yeah, we got a few things. But anyway, make sure you guys send in your music, please.
MP3 form.
So we got the cocktail lounge coming up next.
The cocktail lounge?
Yes, it's coming up next.
Oh yeah, now you good. Okay. Well, yeah, the cocktail lounge is coming up next. The ladies is gonna go do their thing.
Come in here and talk about all the good stuff.
Yeah, all the good stuff, good and the bad stuff.
We never know what they're gonna talk about.
Right, it's gonna be good, bad, and ugly, but it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. So make sure you guys tap in next Sunday. Tomorrow night we got the Dirt Show.
Yeah.
And Wednesday we got Kendall and Melissa.
Yeah, we do.
The radio station.
Yeah,
and Friday, the Kings of the Round Table.
Kings of the Round Table. And big ups to everybody working behind the scenes.
Yes.
It's a remix, baby. It's a remix.
Yeah.
Ryan. We're all right.
Yeah, come on, Ryan. We need you back at the round table. See what happened last time. Listen here, man.
Shout out to Kay. Shout out to Elkins. Shout out to all team. All right, you guys.
Co-sign to all that bomb juice, sip, drink, smoke, blue,
off the real.
Listen,
co-sign to all that bomb juice.
With my gang, I don't bang, but we'll pull up with that thing. Young black queen, but I make it rain. I don't wanna get hype on them. Ski, screw, I just ride on them. Why they always wanna fight me? Them in my DM wanna try me. Spamming on my post like, ooh, I think he like me. Has a piece of mind that's highly unlikely. And I'm very enticing. Dripping on my haters and my Nikes. Do my catwalk, all eyes on me. I strut and pose so icy. On this way, all natural. Throw a shade on my name, who I see yo. Hate comes from pain, it's critical. Can't relate another 6, I'm incredible.
Juice, sip, drink, smoke, blue, on, too long, moves, co-sign to all that bomb juice, said juice, sip, drink, smoke, blue, on, too long, moves, co-sign to all that bomb juice. Say some, paper I'ma take some, with the innovation in my flavor, so embrace some. I don't give a fuck about these haters, they can hate us. Since the birth, I was a great one. Boy, I never got the brakes on. Blowing up, it won't take long. Hey, I really got the cherry bomb. Homie got the carry on, down, carry on. Swanton bomb on the con, till I'm really on. Hong Kong song with the kick, put my city on. Shorty fucking with some grown folks, oh so dodo. Catch me in the North Pole. Voice a little raspy from the Uno and the Ocho. Macho, I'm mucho, her taco, her culo. Danny DeVito, I'm Danny DeVito. My papers hand feeding my flavor, chorizo. Juice, sip, drink, smoke, blue, on, too long, moves, co-sign to all that bomb juice, said juice, sip, drink, smoke, blue, on, too long, moves, co-sign to all that bomb juice.
Have a nice night.
Yeah, luckily I was down here. I get to join everyone tonight.
Super exciting. Super exciting. It was a good win, a good Super Bowl.
Oh my lord, it was such an amazing game.
Definitely nice.
You guys watched it?
Yeah, I found a bar.
You did? Where'd you go?
I went to Cheers.
Oh, I told you to go there. Was there a lot of people there?
Yeah, it was a good amount. Yeah, I love it. I'll probably hit them up again.
I used to go there a lot all the time.
Yeah.
Would I like to come at Cheers?
No, they're running Renton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I noticed that they had some pool tables, which I didn't play, but next time I'll probably end up playing. Yeah.
The pool, was it crowded?
It was a good amount. I wasn't like overly crowded where you felt like you were suffocated, but
There's always usually a lot of people there.
yeah, it was a good turnout. So
That's nice. That's nice.
Oh, I'm trying to get comfortable over
Right?
here. I don't know what I'm doing.
well, you probably are not used to being over on that
No, I
side.
have no idea. I have no idea where I am. Hi, everybody.
Cocktail
Monae gets to join the cocktail lounge today.
Yay, yes.
Whoop, whoop. And it's almost Valentine's Day weekend.
Super exciting. Do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day?
We got plans.
I want to have a date, but
Want to have a date? Okay.
but I got a date. Well, me and Diane have a date.
Yeah, we got a date. We got a working date. We're going to go to a convention.
Okay.
Yeah.
A conference.
Or no, yeah,
The Mending
conference.
Soul Conference.
Okay, that's nice.
So it's going to be in Bellevue at the Embassy Suites. And we got tickets from the guests that we had last Sunday.
So what is the whole conference in regards to?
They have like 5 different speakers.
Okay.
And they touch on like some of them's like relationship experts and
So
What-
you
what's
guys are out in the dating scene. You two
I
are
don't
out
know.
in the dating scene. I mean, do you guys have like somebody special? I mean, it's that time of the year. I mean, is there somebody who you are cashing out for Valentine's Day? Because I definitely know there's somebody special I'm cashing out for.
Ooh. I don't know.
I don't have anyone.
And I'm so busy that it's like, it's just like even like yesterday, people were, I was at a hotel and people were like, "Ooh, who are you bringing to the hotel with you?" And I'm like, I did my show last night. I got to my room at 1:30, and then I was like, I gotta get up. I had a photo shoot this morning. I'm like, when do I have time for any hanky panky?
Diane,
You
it's
can
not
always
about
make time.
Hanky panky, Diane. It's a little small talk. She wants to get straight to the chase. Nothing
Basically,
like,
she did
get
a little bit of some of
That's
that.
my type of girl. No shame in your
That's
game.
me.
It's
That's
cute,
me.
girl, huh?
I go,
Cheers.
Hold on a minute. Don't forget me.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta go straight to the chase. That's but it's like
Nothing wrong
I'm
with that.
so busy. I'm like, this is what I want. This is what I got to offer. If you can't level up, sorry, I'm gone.
Dang. Look, we know what we want.
Uh-huh.
We know what we like, and we know how to get it.
Yeah.
Straight
And
to
if it ain't that easy, then I don't want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so I'm like,
no, definitely understandable.
and
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I definitely have like a nice little dinner date planned.
Ooh.
I already got my man's gift order.
You
Do
did.
you have reservations?
What'd you get him? Oh, we get.
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
Oh,
Okay.
I do have to tell you.
Might be
I
watching.
super doubt he's watching.
Might be
He
watching.
May be watching. But it's super cute. He's gonna hella love it.
Oh, that's
And then I
always
got him
nice.
like some custom shoes. I can't wait for him to see him. The look on his face. Make my heart burst.
Nice.
But,
Nice.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, definitely can't wait.
Well,
for
you're
Valentine's
definitely
Day.
glowing.
I know
am
you must
I?
like him a lot.
Oh man, like is definitely not what it is. I love it.
Ooh, it's the next level.
I know who it is anyway, guys. You know.
I know that whispered to me out there. They're like, who is it? Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, it's nice to be around individuals who uplift you, who make you remember who you are, and you are who you are able to be around. You don't have to be anybody else, and like that's definitely going into the next topic in regards to like self-love. You want to make sure that you love yourself, because before you're able to get into this dating game, you want to make sure that you love yourself. If you don't love thyself, you can never be able to love anybody else around you, even your children. If you're not sitting there and feeling yourself and making sure yourself blooms, then you're not able to.
You
make
can't
sure
give
everybody
yourself to
has.
anybody else or
big
love
time,
anybody
big
else.
time. And that's what I've been working on the past couple years, because I've been single now for 3 years.
Okay. Ooh.
And so the past couple years, I've been working on myself. Like,
Yeah.
I lost a ton of weight.
Okay.
I got myself fit. I'm outgoing now. Which at times, I have to force myself.
Okay.
But I've definitely, like last night, I'm doing me some self-love.
Yeah.
I got myself a nice hotel.
We all can relate. All
And
of us can relate.
so you have to.
You definitely have
You
to.
have to do that self-love.
You do. You gotta take care
Big,
of
big
yourself.
time.
And then with that self-love, it also is, calling yourself out on your bullshit. Like those toxic traits. We all have them. You know what your toxic trait is. And I know I have a couple of them. And I tend to question. Like, that's one thing that my man hates. I will ask him the same question over and over just to see if I get a different answer. Just because I just scared. That's different. What is it? Just like questioning, just from like previous relationships and just being in different like predicaments, I tend to question certain circumstances, and he just ends up getting the wrong end of it. So, but he's still here.
Hey.
We all have our own different like toxic traits. I'm pretty sure.
I'm super I like to do things my way.
Oh.
I'm
Monet's
not
confessions.
submissive.
Monet's confessions.
I am, the words of Walker. He says I'm not submissive. Okay,
She needs a real man.
But there's nobody to
I know.
just put Monae in her. You know what I'm saying?
See that? Look at the way she clapped her hands.
Just put Monae.
Put Monae where?
Put me in my lane where I need to be. Let me know that you're my man and you got me, and I don't have to worry about a thing. And you know what I'm saying? But I've had to be so much by myself that I'm all about taking care of myself and making sure that I'm good. So it's hard for me to fall back to allow a man to take care of me.
And I think
that's my. Nobody can like keep me tamed down because I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it.
And how she want to.
That is my problem, and I know what it is.
But I think that's a problem with a lot of us. Big time.
Oh, Lord, forgive me.
And I think we'll learn a lot about that at the
Yes, and that's why I'm glad we're going.
And I think we will learn a lot about that because I think that's a big part of what's happening right now. It's why a lot of people are not dating anymore. It's because, as females, we're getting tired of the bull.
Right.
And we're at that point where you don't have to have a guy.
Run around.
No.
You see it. You see it a mile away. I'm not doing this again. No.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't want it. No.
I've been there, done that.
Been there, done that. It was fun when I was their age.
Yeah, and now
I'm trying to build.
Right.
But now we're at that point where it's like we're almost tired of it. It's like we don't want to get that let down again because it's you put yourself out so much and you feel so vulnerable, and now it's like fuck it.
Exactly.
I give up.
And then that's when it comes into just having a sexual relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because and that's
you need to take care of those urges.
You know what I mean? And then I'm quick to be like, okay, well, I'm busy. I won't even call or text the next day.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? How you doing? I might not even never talk to you again.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like,
what I'm saying?
okay, my needs were
It's happened. It's
Chop it up and
happened.
charge it. I'll see you next time in the wind. They'll be like, oh, last time. Thank you.
It's true.
And if it was good enough, I'm gonna say this. If it was good enough, I'll probably call you the next day. But if it wasn't great or anything, you may never hear from me again.
Yeah,
ever.
And I know it's not just us; it's the guys too. Because they're not
you
even.
Gonna call me back.
You gonna call me. They better.
And they're not doing like I guess you can say courting. either.
Yeah.
They're all in the same type
Right,
of field that we are.
And the one thing that makes it really hard is how everything is so sexualized now. You know,
Right.
every time we turn around. Remember how back in the days we used to have to like wait up for BET late out at night to watch Tip Drill. That's every video that comes on at night, like during the day, like regular BET. Anytime we turn on TV or see a video, that's the regular thing. We used to have to wait up until after midnight to watch that. You know, so it just shows how different things are advertised nowadays compared to what it was like when we were children in like the 90s.
Right?
Yeah, it's
80s,
79. Because I like get confused with that.
You know,
Am I a 70s baby or an 80s baby?
I'm an 80s.
But I was born in 79. It's really,
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're like
you know,
right
I'm not
on
a
that.
I'm not that old, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're kind of not weird.
Kind of like be
age.
like, I can say 79.
Yeah, I'm
like
81.
I'm
so.
90, so we're all like right there.
Wow.
Boom, you know. So it's like boom, boom,
Wow.
boom, you know. So yeah, different eras. Yeah. So also like, you know, with this day and age, you always gotta keep in mind the different type of energies you keep. Because
Oh, yeah,
it's
big
not
time.
even like in regards to like the relationships, like the sexual or like boyfriend girlfriend relationships. It's like the friendships.
Yeah.
The friendships are homegirls,
Mm-hmm.
family members,
And that's
that they
what
go
I'm
to
craving the
our
most.
workplaces.
Everybody's energy is different.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And the woman that I am, it's like sometimes I just take everybody's energy in. And sometimes at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't want to hear any more stories. I don't want to hear anything else. I just, you know what I'm saying, need to focus on me. You know what I mean? And some are good energy. I love to be around good energies, but, you know.
Yeah.
Of course. But there's sometimes where that, like, good energy is just when that one person is having, like, a bad day and they're just giving out that bad vibe. You're like, damn, you was real good last week. But this week, it's a little different.
Today you're just like, today's you're like.
What's off? What's going on?
What's off? Like, messing.
That's like how it is at my work, because I work with all men. I work at a
and sometimes they are just as worse as women.
Oh yeah,
just saying.
If they think that we have periods,
Sorry, it's the truth.
I think guys have it. If they don't want to admit it, I think they do. They go through their mood
They have
swings.
periods. Oh, men have periods.
Oh my lord!
Men have periods.
It's crazy.
I'd be like, oh, he must be on his period today.
Oh my! I've called.
Like,
So-
what is his problem?
I'll see you in a call. I'll talk to you in a couple of days.
Oh my! Yeah.
Are you okay?
Man,
Are you
sometimes-
bleeding?
I'll come home tonight with that beer you like, you know, that extra little love. Go get that top shelf for you.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes for you to bring it down.
You know? Yeah, a little extra
Oh,
love in
sure.
that night just to make you feel right. You know, as
Say
women.
that then. You over here spitting bars and stuff. Over here giving up this great game.
I'm
You
just
know?
saying, you gotta make sure you treat him like a king. You know, make sure that you love your man as much as possible.
Absolutely.
If you have a good one, you gotta love him because they're hard to keep, and there's not too many out here. You
That,
gotta do
I
your part.
agree. I
You
agree.
definitely got
Definitely.
to do your part. I mean,
I agree.
this day and age we live in, you can't really find too many real ones.
No,
That is
that's
true.
true. I totally agree. You know, when you do find your king, you should spoil.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, spoil
Definitely.
your man. But it
Definitely.
should go both ways. You know, if you're spoiling, they need to be spoiling you back.
Yeah.
And it's like, it goes both ways.
I'm definitely a really headstrong woman. I'm a Leo.
Oh,
So
me too. Oh,
August 7th.
yeah. July 31st.
You're July, Leo. But it's still.
Oh, it's not the same? It ain't the same.
It's not the same.
Ain't
It's not the same.
Ain't
Well,
the
that
same,
works.
but
Well,
But it's still, I mean,
I'm
it
the
definitely
Virgo.
is, though, like, differently. Oh.
yeah.
oh my gosh.
I'm a
I'm so difficult. I'm a difficult person.
Yes.
I just can't keep them. I just can't keep them around.
Okay. So
Okay.
we're talking about toxic traits. You said that you really just can't be submissive. Like, tell me, can you just give me a story, like, where you know at that time where you feel like I wasn't wrong, you're wrong, and then like now, like 2-3 years later, you're like, oh man, I fucked up that relationship.
Nah.
No. Ooh. No. Oh, you was always the good one.
Nope. Everything that happened, and it happened for a reason.
Ooh, yeah.
That's true.
And
I do
whatever
agree
it
with
ended,
that.
that's what it was.
That's what it
You
was.
know what I'm saying? And I don't go back.
No going back. You
No
always
go
get
backs.
So
No go backs.
No go backs.
Oh yeah, you don't date your.
So you was always the good girlfriend.
Yeah, when I'm with somebody, I'm with that one person. I don't want to. I'm with that one person. It's just me and you. But I can't find nobody. I'm not. I mean, there's nobody around that just wants to be just me and him. So that's why I stay solo. You know.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I try, but I can only do so much.
I know.
If I don't get it back, then I'm not gonna keep trying.
You know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can only
totally.
do so much.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
You
definitely,
do so
if
much.
you
You
don't
put your
feel
only,
it.
best foot forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you?
Me? I've been in my little relationship for like almost a year about now.
Ooh.
It's pretty good. It's going good. Definitely happy. But like prior to that, definitely nothing that was really feeling fulfilling. It definitely always felt like a missing piece or something definitely wasn't there. And so it's nice. I'm definitely in a great place at this time. And
Nice.
We can see it in your face.
Yeah,
It's written all over your
still-
face.
Yeah,
Hey.
you are still
You don't have to
glowing.
say the
Definitely,
word.
Yeah, you're definitely
good.
still glowing like that
Thank
new
you.
love. I think that's like the best.
That's the best part,
That's
the
the
beginning part.
best.
But then it's like,
After.
it's
Yeah.
actually like this.
I
And you'd be like, well, where did it go?
Where
Yeah.
did it go? I think that's one thing that I just really look forward in my relationship. It's more like was built on a friendship. So we're definitely really
Nice.
just open with each other. And that's one thing I highly recommend with anybody with going into a new relationship. Build that friendship, build that open line of communication, because mostly it's just jokes and laughs and giggles with us. But also at the same time, it's like that's who I go to with anything in life,
So you need that
Even
foundation.
That foundation, like, one
Right.
thing I can
You
say, we have definitely created our foundation with concrete, and we're building our walls with bricks.
Nice.
Making sure that, we have that great foundation and that good solid.
My thing
Which
is,
is nice.
I need, you know what I mean? I need someone to let me know that,
They
you
got
got
you
my
100.
back.
Yeah,
You
that
know
they
what I
got
mean?
you.
Yeah.
Like, if I get a flat tire, okay, let me
Can I
say
call
this.
you?
Let me say this.
That's
So,
them oil changes.
every time I need
Tunas.
something done with my car, anytime I need anything, I always call my dad. Because
So you're looking for someone like your dad. To a
let
point.
me say it how let me
All right.
let me explain it a little better. Now, if I have somebody that I'm dealing with, okay, I get a flat tire. I call you, and you don't help me with the solution or come and change my tire, and I have to call my dad for help, then I can't deal with you.
No.
That's
definitely not.
Because my dad pulls up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And
No.
And
you
then
know what I'm
it's
saying?
like,
Why do I have to
call
call
my
my
daddy?
as a man when I have to call my
Yeah.
dad?
Yeah.
Now,
Why
when
am I busting it
when I
open
do,
for you and I gotta call my daddy?
Yeah. See,
now see when I
mine-
have somebody to where I can call and they
No.
always pull up
Uh-huh.
and I don't have to call my dad,
Right?
then then you just come to me, baby. I need
Yeah,
that.
definitely. See, and
That's all I'm saying.
that's true. And
That's it's easier to be submissive.
and you want that provider
That's where the
feeling.
submissive. Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's-
want someone to
okay,
provide
that's a
for
good-
you.
that's-
That's what you want. See, on mine, I start trusting way too soon. And because
you see the good in everybody.
I do. I see the good in everyone, and then I'm a pleaser. So I start I start giving them the wifey. I give them the wifey stuff way too soon.
Right.
Because I love to cook. I'll be like, oh, I'll cook for you, baby. I'll do
Yeah.
Yes.
And the
then-
lingerie.
And then
And
I'm
the
like,
lingerie.
yeah, and then because of all my shows, I have a stockpile.
She gotta work sometime.
And so,
Dirty Diana.
I know.
That's a good one.
And so,
Yes,
you
we
know,
love that.
as you know, you could say, I'm a wifey too soon.
Okay.
And then
A lot
they're
of us
like,
women
well,
can relate.
why do I need to keep trying? You know, I feel, they get at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, crap, I just fucked up.
Yeah, because you gave it all in, you know? You
Uh-huh.
gave it
It's
all
like-
in.
And so now I'm like really like leery.
Yeah, it makes it
It's like,
difficult.
ugh.
It definitely makes it difficult because you don't want to give too much, but then you want to give enough. So it's just like finding that person who
Yeah,
you're
it's
going to be able to
like,
give it to.
Right.
Or who's open and understanding. It's hard.
But
Yeah.
I want that provider. It's like I'm tired of doing it all on my own.
Yeah.
I want that partner to hustle as hard as I do.
Yeah.
That's there for me just as much as I'm there for them.
Definitely.
That's-
Definitely. Everybody wants that provider, that protector.
I was super fat.
What?
Oh, that's all right. That's why I wear my coat.
weight
Oh my
from my
Lord.
medicine. You know.
That's what
when I
that
was
medicine does.
Yes.
I've had to take it before, and oh my Lord, it's
Yeah.
a hard one. Side
Anyway,
effects of
so
medication.
I'm going through that right now. You know.
Gotta
Feeling
just remember
feeling a little
self-love.
extra chunky.
Self-love.
Well-
Self-love. Definitely a lot of self-love.
Yeah, self-love. But then that also pulls on,
You're surrounding the energies, the people who you're keeping
Yeah.
around. I mean, if there's people who you're around who are like motivating you to just keep going, get in that gym, especially it's like new year, new me.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you keeping around that's making sure that you keep those goals up?
Yeah.
And
Big
I'm really,
time.
really, really big with women empowering. I want to make sure that every single individual and woman around me is empowered and want to go strong regardless of what your circumstances is, what situation, and where you are at in life. We are all the same, trying to strive.
Yeah.
big time. Yeah.
It's definitely hard, especially, with having these children.
Oh.
Kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then, because you're busy working and then raising kids. It's like, when do you have me time?
Yeah, definitely.
That's
In
a
time
hard
for
one.
a relationship period.
Definitely.
Oh, my Lord.
Especially
know?
in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
And then what makes it even harder is like the days are like shorter. I mean, it gets darker so much quicker, so it's like you can't send them outside no more. You're like in their face all day. So it's kind of harder to like enjoy your own life too when you're inside all day.
Oh, big time. Well, and
But,
then
but it's getting lighter. Like it was like almost like 5:30 today, and it was still bright outside. I was like, okay, I
It
see
was
you.
so nice. It was a beautiful day today. I had my
Right.
sunglasses on.
I know, I couldn't find mine as I was driving around Seattle today. I'm like,
I was so
I'm
close to get a
gonna
car
go
wash.
on-
I was like, should I spend that money for a car
I know,
wash?
right?
I was like, nah. I looked at my the weather and I was like, oh, raining in 2 days, nah.
I sprayed my tires.
I washed my car yesterday. I had to. I washed my car yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nasty looking. But then I drive like so much.
Me too. I put over like
Drive.
10,000 miles on my car, like 2 months.
Oh my.
Well,
Crazy.
we gotta get to where we. That's why we need to keep it maintenance.
Whew,
Look,
that's
I'm
a
pulling
good,
up
that's
every
a good thing
time.
about having a good man, you know.
Right. That part.
Ooh, yeah. Everything.
Well, that's a good thing. I know how to take care of my car.
That's good.
But my ex used to have a mechanic shop, so
Yeah.
I learned.
Yeah, I know how to work on cars too. Like I can
can
change a tire. I can do
work
all that
this.
stuff.
Every time my man has a job, I'm like, can I just come? He was like, he's like, no, I don't need no help. I'm like, I can give you the tools. He was like, it's just one tool.
I can hold the
was
light.
Like, I'll just give you that one tool. That's as long as I can be there. He's like, if you just want to watch, you can just come. I'm like, okay.
And that reminds me of one of my first dates I had with my ex. He had just started his company, and he had an old 80s box truck that he was redoing a motor in. Okay. And I'm like, I'll come over and help you. I'm like, I don't got nothing going on. I got a sitter already lined up. I'll see ya. And so we spent the night redoing the motor. And I loved it. It's one of the big trucks. So I was inside of it.
You like sit on top, right?
Yeah, I was inside of it.
All
Just,
green,
as
green
the motor.
on your face.
I love getting all hands on.
I am super hands-on,
It was
too.
like one of my favorite dates I've ever had.
That's awesome.
See,
Oh.
see, fellas, it doesn't even take that much.
No.
We're
we
not
like
that
to be
difficult.
just right there. You guys
Yeah,
want to do
it's-
extravagant things? No, take us with you. Be hands-on. Show us what you do. That's what turns us
Yeah.
on. You working
And she
hard.
over here got
Like
name
9
game
to 5.
today.
Right? I'm just saying, it's that
I
time of
love
the
it.
year. It's
Well,
just that
I
time of the year, you know?
know.
It's lovey-dovey time.
Yeah.
Connection is there. Keep
I
it up.
love- I
Get
like
somebody
getting
together.
to know. I like to know what
I
they're
need
doing.
some.
Need something up.
Look, all this talk is making me feel a little needy. Feeling a little needy.
Give us some water, aqua.
But I like to know what my man's doing. That way,
Yeah.
when he's telling me about his job, I have more of an
Understand,
understanding.
yeah, absolutely.
And so it's like, even like now, as I'm getting more and more involved in the music industry, it's like, I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, okay, how do you work all these things?
Yeah.
You know,
What's the process?
how do I, you know, it's
Because there is a lot of strategy, especially to vehicles. There's a lot of strategy, and just like seeing how men's like mind work.
mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah, it's I love even at my job now. I mean, I'm surrounded with guys, and I'll just mess with them, and I'll be like, okay, how are you doing that? What are you doing that? And now they've gotten so used of it, but it's like, oh my Lord, here she comes again. I want to know.
learn, right?
And I want you to
Definitely.
teach me.
Exactly.
Oh, big
Teach me.
time. Big time.
Definitely. So we could talk
Yeah.
about it, or we could do it later. I mean, one big thing that like us as growing as like in relationships,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's one thing we have to make sure we keep hot and fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Big
like
time.
the spark in between us, and also making money together, getting that hustle together, finding a way that we can make money together. All right, together.
Isn't that the goal?
Exactly.
Is that we're trying to find a king to build a future with. They're
Exactly.
trying to find a queen to build their
Exactly,
future
right.
with. And so your goal is to stockpile that money together. So
Together.
that means that you got to learn that job together.
Exactly. Together, because more brains is better than one. I mean, I'm not talking about, you know,
I mean, when you got
multiple partners.
right.
But I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't know.
Two brains are better than one.
See, I have to, I don't know, almost disagree about that.
What do you mean?
Whole, I'm not totally against being poly.
Oh, I mean, not fully poly. I
Yeah,
mean,
totally.
definitely. But I'm just saying, like, two heads are better than one in
Yeah,
regards
totally.
to going
It's
towards, like,
any,
a dream.
Any dream,
you know?
any goal, it's always better to have more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
More heads involved.
But like a full-blown poly relationship, I don't think I can fully be that because I'm a really dominant person. I mean, we can like dibble and dabble, you know, come and visit,
Right.
but I'm gonna send you home, you know.
Well, there's definitely different levels.
birthdays or Valentine's Day,
Right.
you come and visit, you know. But other than that, it's like, you know, it's not like you're not living here.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely different levels of poly. There's like the ones where people are like, oh, let's have some fun tonight. And then there's like the full on, okay, we have the girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
or you got your girlfriend, I got my boyfriend. There's definitely different levels of poly.
Lots.
And
Drama. That's what I feel
A whole
like.
bunch of extra
A
shit.
whole bunch of extra. Just a little nasty nut. Oh, this is rated R.
Oh,
please.
and first starts
This is
off.
definitely not for the children. All right, this is a cocktail lounge.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, please remember,
definitely.
cocktail lounge.
Any poly relationship, you have to have 100% like same level with your partner. You have to have 100% trust, and you have to have really good communication and boundaries.
Definitely.
If you don't
Communication,
have those
boundaries.
three, it won't work.
Definitely won't.
But yeah, definitely you have to have, you know, your boundaries, you have to have your communication. You have to have your trust during
Yeah.
a relationship like that.
Especially.
And that's how a lot of them fail, is because
And
someone doesn't follow.
Exactly, and a lot of people are like, hey, yes, I'm open to it, but really isn't. It definitely is hard.
Oh yeah, like the ones
Well, I'm
that try to
definitely not
do
gonna
it.
say yeah, I'm into something, and I'm really not.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
definitely.
there's so many people that do that because they want to try to save their relationship because they know the guy really, really, really wants that threesome. So then you go and be like, oh, okay, I'll do it. And then now he's on the side doing the thing with the threesome.
With her.
And it's like, no.
Just blows out.
Right.
It's not.
It's like,
doesn't
you don't
end up
do
how
that.
you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of goes into like sexual harassment, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You know, like as women, as we go to like public places, you know, we always get like the cat howls or the
Oh,
whatever.
my Lord.
Every
I get
time
that
we go
all the
anywhere, you know, like it's definitely difficult.
So I've even had that. I'm not dressing too revealing today. I'm just in jeans and a sweatshirt. I've had that walking down, and of course, construction site. I've had that done to me 2 times in construction sites. And one time I actually found out it was actually my ex that was working on that site. And I was so pissed. I'm like, oh my Lord. And then the other one was at the college campus. And I'm like, oh my Lord, these are like college kids. And you guys are whistling and hollering.
That's just pretty much like what it is, like day and age now. Like where you like go. Even I was at the store and the old man was like the next guy over and he's like, hey. And I was like, hi. And you know, like I'm in the ethnic hairstyle area. Like you have no business coming over here. Like you use Cantu? Peak lotion.
Like I'm driving.
Do you need help?
And then somebody passes you and they're like it's like, and I'm just like, is it that serious? Like,
now he was like, that's the girl from Urban Solutions. That's Monae.
No, I know who it was, but I'm just saying though.
Oh, mouth all over.
He got tinted windows. He think I ain't seen him.
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Like, ew.
Definitely. Even like there was like this work site that I was working at, and we had like a newer employee, and he came by and he dropped me off his I guess you would say like his name, his nickname on a piece of paper, and his telephone number.
Hold on a minute. Really?
Yeah. So on a piece of paper, wrote down his little hood name, like, you know, find me on Facebook, and his telephone number, and he like slid it to me, and I'm like, bro, I'm your boss. You know, I know your.
I'm right here. You can have a conversation with me.
I know your legal name. So pretty much, I sit there, you know, hop on a book, put in the legal name. You know, he already knows, you know, when you see it, you know, you're going to see the story, how we already laughed about it. But anyways, now everybody knows about it. But anyway, so, but your girl don't. But anyways, but anyways, so he's sitting there trying to like pretty much crack at me. He was like, oh, holla at me, hit me, maybe after work we can like hang out, blah, 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 blah. Full blown, got a relationship, got a man, clearly. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to look him up on his real name, his legal name. Full-blown family pictures, girl pictures,
he has 2 pages.
Go look up his hood Facebook that he wrote on his little paper that he gave me along with his telephone number. Full-blown, like, just seeing like he's single, just getting pictures, and all this and that. And I'm like, wow, so we're really living out here living double lives. Yeah. Double lifestyles, they're out here. You know, you got to make sure that you're on top of it and you keep that open, communication with your man.
Right.
Because they're out there.
Right.
They're out there.
Wow.
That's
disgusting. Crazy.
You can't do that. You can't do that, bro. You can't.
No.
Oh,
gosh. But I don't know. Like, I've always just flipped it back, like at work, because I work with all men. I think in my department we have 2 girls out of all the rest of our guys. And so me and her, we just flip it back. I mean, pretty much when you're working in a male-dominant field, there's already going to be, it's like a locker room. And so you pretty much know you're going into an environment that it's a locker room. And so I throw it right back at them. And it's like me and her, it's like, yep. It's, yeah. The other day, it was bad. You know, you kind of have to have a guy's mindset. Working in a guy's field. But it's not like, if it was like in a different field, like before I used to work at a hospital, I couldn't get away talking like how I do now. So it's definitely.
Depending on, like, you know, work atmosphere, and then even with the individual in your workplace.
Big time. Like, it took them almost 6 months to finally, like, warm up and be like, okay, can I crack that joke to her before she sends me to HR? You know, and so you have to feel your coworkers and be like, okay, how much of a wiggle room do I
really have?
And what type of, you know, it's like, how are you going to take that as a joke, or are you going to take it as serious? Are you going to get me fired over it, or are you just
how about if they just don't say nothing, it's going to be all right?
It's difficult because, you know, like, there's always those jokes that are like really on the line, a little raunchy, a little racist. Just
they know what they're doing when they say it.
Yeah, but I mean, how cool are we? Can I say this joke to you? You know, and some of them like take it, like, even like, especially with being minorities, you just never really know how far you're gonna like take it.
Well, see, now they're starting to make jokes. So like now they're starting to joke about me being big another one. So like an example is they're starting to joke around more freely of me being big up on top. And I joke about it too. I'm like, it's obvious. So it's like, I can't hide it, so it's like, whatever. The other female, she loves to twist their nipples.
Wow.
Like, if they piss her off.
Sexual harassment in the workplace.
if they piss her off, she goes right off and twists them. She knows right exactly where to
just
go.
Where to go. And just
wow.
What do they call them? Butter nipples.
So it's like, that's just, it's a bunch of,
but
you know.
But it took a long time to get there because you're not doing that on the first day.
Right.
That's an HR complaint.
It took them 6 months to finally start laughing and making jokes.
But okay, so boom. So her as being a woman, she's able to do that, right? Go up to the men and, you know, nipple twist the men. But let a man go up to a woman and try to nipple twist a woman.
Oh, they come up to me and grab me all the time and haul me off because I'm itty bitty. I'm short.
But do they nipple twist you?
They don't twist my nipples.
Okay.
But they do come and grab me.
I'm just saying.
And they smack my butt all the time.
But do you let them?
I don't kick their butt.
She likes it. She likes it.
No, I'll just kick their butt.
Super freak. She's super freak. Oh, she ain't denying it.
Are you blushing?
Hey. No, I gotta get some action somehow.
I mean, we all like a little.
Always.
It's like,
always.
Ooh, okay.
Always.
Yeah.
I'd be quick to do a little something from my man.
So, we're going to have a great Valentine's Day, you guys.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely will.
I'm excited about going to the conference.
I think we're gonna learn so much.
I'm really actually
you guys
excited.
take a lot of notes, because I definitely would love you guys back to see what you guys are found out and what you guys learned.
All right, we can do that. We can
be
do
able
that.
to share with our listeners.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them
Yes,
want to
I'll
learn.
let you guys
and,
all
know.
especially
Yes.
us who can't make it to the conference.
I know. Because, you know, everybody has dates.
Yeah.
They go into the hot tubs and out to eat,
Ooh,
you know.
Hot tubs.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's already now setting up their reservations
Yes.
for Valentine's. If you have a date
yes.
planned, you better get those reservations going now.
Right. We need to do that.
Big time.
Oh, I forgot. I got you. I got you.
Ooh.
Because, you know, we're going to get a room
Big
when
time,
we go to
yeah.
the conference.
Okay.
So, you know, I don't know what we're going to get into.
Oh, yeah, we're
You
going to
know?
have some trouble.
Who knows what we're going to get into.
Right.
Yeah,
We'll have some fun.
I drive. I'm all the way up in Bellingham.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a 2
So I'm
hour
in Tacoma
drive.
and it's in Bellevue, so we're just going to
In the middle.
somewhere local. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's definitely gonna be
Yeah.
fun. All right. Oh yeah, that's super exciting.
Yeah.
You know, I know Monae.
We're going to have some fun.
The no alcohol Monae?
This is a different Monae though.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I
The
don't
new
know.
sober Monae. I'm super
I
excited.
don't know.
Who knows, right?
I'm going to see a new
gonna find
side
out.
of her.
Ooh,
I
right.
haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I don't know
She
either.
gonna fall asleep.
I don't know.
I already know.
Oh,
She gonna fall
no.
asleep.
Oh,
She gonna be
no. Oh, no.
snoring. She gonna be so cute. And Diane's gonna send me a picture like, "Oh, Flower, you was right." I'm like, I already know.
Really?
That's why
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
getting
How
dressed
do you,
up. I'm wearing a little black dress.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
You gonna look
yeah.
super fly.
Yes,
super
ma'am.
fly.
Yeah.
And sleepy.
I don't know. How do you get when you get drinking? Are you flirty or
She ain't
talkative?
drinking. She ain't drinking.
No.
Yes, I'm a bubbly person, just period. And I talk
She
to
says,
everybody. I'm a
yeah.
social
No,
butterfly. I
know,
talk to
like,
everybody.
Alcohol changes people, like, and
If-
stuff. So, I'm
I
just
don't
feeling
know.
sure.
Yeah, no.
I'm
Nate's
good. I'm always good.
Hey.
But yeah,
That's the best thing about
you
life,
know,
though.
we gonna figure it out. We gonna see what's
Definitely
popping.
figure it out. That's the best thing, you know. Might find love. Might run into your Prince Charming at night. You
I
never
know.
Or you
I
might,
know.
You might
I
find
know.
out.
You know, love at first night. You know, I really believe in it.
I do too.
I know, I do. I do believe in love at first sight. Definitely. I don't know. I've always been a romantic, so
Yeah.
I always think that, you know, this one guy that I go on a date, I'll fall in love with him forever.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. This is
start,
not where I'm at with it. Blah 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 blah.
Balloons.
You know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, life is really short. Losing
Yeah, it
my
is.
mom at 19 definitely like showed me how precious life is. One of my friends recently, she lost her son to influenza B. So it's definitely unfortunate. He was only 11 years old and he passed away. And they end up donating all of his organs. So that was definitely really, really nice. And just makes you really like more appreciative about life.
Yeah.
Everybody
Big time.
around you, the Kobe Bryant and the Gianna story, that definitely hit hard also. Love
Yes,
thyself, but
yes.
also love the individuals and the great energies around you.
And tomorrow's not promised.
It's definitely not, you know.
Love.
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 Yeah, it's
Love,
just like
love.
my adopted mom, she went in, she's been now passed away almost 18 years. And she went in for a procedure and there was complications and she never made it.
Yeah.
And it does. It reminds you that,
Definitely.
you know, it can
Yeah.
happen at any time.
Yeah, it can happen anytime. And you know, that was a choice of why I stopped drinking. Because my health, you know what I mean? And I'm not getting any younger,
Yeah, big time.
you know? And I need to be here.
Yeah.
Definitely,
You know?
Yeah.
definitely,
So.
especially for our children, and that's just one thing that I could just sit back and think about. Like nobody can raise my children how I can raise them. No one is going to be able to input those morals, input those different type of life values that I want to make sure that they have. No one's gonna love them like you are.
Mm-hmm.
So love everyone around you. You know, those people who you're around, and after you leave and you feel better, you feel energized, you feel charged, you feel happy. Keep those people around.
Yeah.
Those are the people who charge your soul. Those are the people who you want. And find more people who charge you.
Right.
Imagine
Big
how
time.
precious
Motivate you,
life
inspire
would
you,
be if you
talk
get those
you
people.
up. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
If
you
you sit
want
around-
Speak life, love.
Exactly. If you sit around 9 millionaires, one day you will become that 10th millionaire. So sit around people who you want to be like.
Yes.
Who are going to be able to lift you up higher.
Yes.
And that's true, and
Exactly.
it's been proven that you need to be around people that are motivated, that are positive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yep.
you don't want to be the best in the crowd. Then that means that there's nobody you can look up to. You want to make sure that everybody around you're able to look up to. Bloom.
Hello.
Yes,
flower.
exactly.
That's my girl.
Urban Soulution. Make sure that you guys follow us. Definitely on Facebook. Like, subscribe on YouTube.
Yep, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, urbansolutionradio.com. And if you guys got music, send it in to urban.solutionfm@gmail.com. And we're sponsored by It's a New Thing Apparel. You can get that at it'sanewthing.bigcartel.com. And make sure you guys turn into the radio station.
Yes.
On Crikey app, KUSR 99.8. And
you already know. It
starts with us. It ends with us. And if you want a real, then listen to us.
Hey.
Good night, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy. Yes.